See, I'll tell you one thing. Uh, the kind of pseudo secularism we have. You forget about Razakars and what happened during partition. 1990 Kashmir Pandits massacre. How many knew about it?
Right.
How many knew about it? It's on. Okay, because I was actively associated. I mean, I was doing you're reading all the RSS magazines and all that. I had some idea about it. But how many knew about the Kashmir Pandits massacre? I mean, that was in recent times. I'm not talking about history that happened somewhere in the 1940s or that itself didn't come out for a very long time. It was only
Yes.
later that it started coming out.
Mm. Yes.
There's so many like that. 1971, everybody makes it that the Bangladesh, in eastern Pakistan, Pakistan army killed Hindus and Muslims. But if you look at all the massacres there, they explicitly targeted Hindus. If you look at all the massacres in 1971, it was explicitly they targeted Hindus. Bengal, in fact, had two wave of refugees, once during partition and once in 1971. Again, again, not many know about the extent of the massacres. Everybody knows 1971. We fought a war. Pakistan, Bangladesh was formed, and this thing. But they were before that there were some terrible massacres of Hindus happening there. Again, in very recent times, those details have been coming out, and unfortunately, the people trying to deny that, saying that both Hindus and Muslims suffered. No, that is very, very, very wrong. The Pakistan army in East Pakistan targeted only the Hindus. They used to open their lungis. They used to check, that birthmark, that mark, which differentiate Muslims and
Mhm.
Hindus. In some cases, the Hindus were asked to read the Kalma. If they are not able to read it, they are identified as Hindus and shot dead. Those details then, those details also, they didn't come out much. And to top it, see, the problem what we are having is we are not able to call a spade a spade. We try to do this monkey balancing, saying that Hindus suffered in Kashmir, but Muslims also suffered. Hindus suffered in Bengal, in East Pakistan, but Muslims also suffered. Yeah, see, the thing is, Hindus were the one explicitly targeted on the basis of religion. Even with the Rajakas, also, I have people coming and telling me, see, Rajakas also were made up of Hindu mercenaries and all that. Some Muslims also lost their life. No, because the Rajakas' aim was explicit. They wanted to establish an Islamic state in India. So saying that there were some Hindu mercenaries who fought with them, it doesn't make sense. That is what needs to be told. We are afraid of confronting a past. You take Jews, they document their history, what happened in the Holocaust. They document their history today through books, museums, articles. They don't let people forget it. We don't even come out with the facts, in spite of the fact that we suffered so many genocides and massacres everywhere. Take Kashmir, you take Bengal, you take Hyderabad state, or you take some other states. There's so many happening. And on the top of it, one riot happens in Gujarat and everybody makes books, movies, stories. One riot happens in books and movies and stories, and they keep on drilling that for years and years together, as if like that Muslims are being massacred and genocided in India, and India is becoming intolerant. Or one Muslim guy is killed in somewhere near Noida, and they make a big hue out of it, saying that India has become intolerant. We'll do award wapsi every day. I mean, how many did award wapsi for Kanai Halal or the doctor in Maharashtra? How many did award wapsi for Kanai Halal and the doctor in Maharashtra? How many people said that we are ashamed to be Muslim because of what happened to Kanai Halal? No, it's like Muslims get killed. Everybody says, no, yeah, I'm ashamed to be Hindu. This is not the India I grew up. This is, we have become intolerant. Hindus get killed. They said, no, it is, yeah, they come up with like this kind of unfortunate that Hindus were killed, but you see, Muslims are also suffering. Come on, man. This is what we are doing is we are just lying to ourselves. We are living in denial and delusion. and that's hurting us. Unless we call a spade, unless we come out with the facts directly, we cannot confront our past. And everybody
Yeah,
says like, why do you want to take up the past? Then why do Jews keep on taking up the Holocaust? I mean, forget about Jews here. Armenians, who are not a very large community, were not that community. They regularly document the massacre that happened to them at the hands of the Ottomans. Every community in the world documents the atrocities it suffered, and they speak it up for it, except us. Because we won't appear as if we are very progressive and modern. Ghanta progressive and modern hai yaar. We are just living in self delusion, that's all.